In the opulent master bedroom of his sprawling mansion, overlooking the city skyline, billionaire tycoon Reginald Harrington lay motionless on his king-sized bed, surrounded by silk sheets and plush pillows. At 72 years old, with a fortune built from tech empires and real estate deals, Reginald had decided it was time to uncover the truth about his family's affections. Whispers from his trusted advisor had planted seeds of doubt. Were his children and grandchildren only orbiting his wealth, or did genuine love bind them? Feigning a severe illness, he clutched his chest weakly, his face pale from strategically applied makeup, as a private nurse monitored fake vital signs on beeping machines. The room was dimly lit, heavy curtains drawn to enhance the dramatic atmosphere. Reginald's mind raced with memories of his rise from poverty, sacrificing family time for boardroom battles. Now, as he pretended to gasp for air, he wondered if his sacrifices had fostered loyalty or greed. His eldest son, Marcus, was the first to arrive, rushing in with feigned concern, eyes darting to the wheel on the nightstand. Reginald observed, through half-closed lids, his heart heavy with anticipation. Would they rally around him in care, or reveal their true colors? The test had begun, and the billionaire's elaborate charade was set to unravel the facade of familial bonds. The news of Reginald's sudden illness spread like wildfire through the Harrington estate. Servants whispered in hushed tones as phone calls summoned the family from their luxurious lives. Marcus, the ambitious CEO of one of Reginald's subsidiaries, arrived first, his designer suit impeccable, masking his inner calculations. He paced the bedroom, backing orders at the nurse for updates. Soon, his sister Elena, a socialite married to a fading actor, swept him with dramatic sobs, her diamond necklace glistening under the chandelier light. "Daddy, oh Daddy, how could this happen?" she wailed, though her eyes scanned the room for any signs of inheritance discussions. Grandchildren trickled in. Young Tyler, fresh from college, with dreams of startups funded by Grandpa's money, and Sophia, the influencer whose lifestyle depended on family allowances. Reginald, still pretending weakness, murmured faintly, "My dears, come closer." He watched their reactions closely, the hurried embraces, the whispered side conversations about assets. Outside, the family lawyer hovered, summoned by Marcus under the guise of precautions. Tension built as Reginald's doctor, a hired actor, delivered grave news, possible heart failure, weeks at best. The family huddled, their concern laced with underlying motives, as Reginald's test deepened, revealing cracks in their unity. Weeks earlier, in the solitude of his private study lined with leather-bound books and stock tickers, Reginald Harrington sat contemplating his legacy. A recent health career minor one, dismissed by Dr. Shad, sparked introspection. Sipping aged scotch, he recalled his wife's passing 10 years ago, how the family had drifted since, united only by holiday gatherings and financial requests. His advisor, old friend Harold, had warned him, "Reg, they're circling like vultures. Test them before it's too late." Inspired by tales of eccentric billionaires, Reginald hatched a plan: fake a terminal illness, observe their care or lack thereof. He hired a team makeup artist, medical props, even a script for symptoms escalating over days. "It has to be believable," he instructed, practicing his frail voice in the mirror. Memories flooded, building his empire from a garage startup, missing birthdays for deals, showering his kids with wealth instead of time. Now, doubt gnawed at him. Would Marcus drop his power plays? Would Elena show real empathy? As he finalized the charade, Reginald felt a pang of guilt, but pressed on. Back in the present, on his sickbed, he feigned a cough, drawing the family nearer, ready to peel back the layers of their loyalty. Marcus Harrington, ever the alpha in the family pack, assumed control the moment he stepped into the bedroom. "Everyone, listen up," he commanded, his voice echoing authority honed from corporate takeovers. "Dad needs rest, but we must coordinate. I'll handle the doctors, and press leaks no scandals." His siblings nodded reluctantly, though Elena rolled her eyes subtly. Marcus pulled out his phone, scheduling private jets for distant relatives and alerting board members to potential transitions. Reginald, eavesdropping through his pretense, noted Marcus's efficiency lacked warmth. It felt more like managing a merger than caring for a father. As the day wore on, Marcus interrogated the nurse about medications, his questions probing inheritance implications rather than comfort. "Has he updated the will recently?" he whispered to the lawyer in the corner. The grandchildren hovered awkwardly, Tyler fiddling with his gadget ideas, pitching them softly as legacy projects. Sophia snapped selfies discreetly, captioning them for her followers. Family crisis mode. Reginald's heart sank slightly, but he reminded himself this was just the beginning. Evening fell, and Marcus ordered lavish takeout, turning the vigil into a strategy session, his true priorities emerging in the dim light. Elena Harrington Mendes burst into tears beside the bed, her manicured hands clutching Reginald's weakly. "Oh, Papa, remember our trips to Paris? You can't leave us now." Her sobs were theatrical, drawing sympathetic glances from the others. Yet, as she dabbed her eyes with a silk handkerchief, Elena's mind wandered to the family yacht and vacation home assets she'd long eyed for her lavish lifestyle. Her husband Raul lingered in the background, awkwardly patting her shoulder while checking stock prices on his phone. Reginald, feigning delirium, squeezed her hand faintly, whispering, "My girl, always so vibrant." This elicited more wails, but he caught her glancing at Marcus with accusatory eyes, as if plotting shares already. The grandchildren comforted her, Sophia offering tissues while Tyler suggested aromatherapy apps. As night deepened, Elena proposed a family prayer circle, her voice quivering, but the moment felt performative, laced with hints of rivalry. Reginald observed the dynamics. Elena's emotions served as a shield for her ambitions, her care conditional on what she stood to gain. The test was working, exposing the superficiality beneath the surface as the billionaire lay still, gathering evidence of hearts true and false. Tyler and Sophia, the next generation of Harringtons, sat vigil by the bedside, their youth contrasting the room's somber air. Tyler, 22, and tech-savvy, fidgeted with his laptop, ostensibly researching treatments but actually drafting business proposals, leveraging Reginald's name. "Grandpa, if you pull through, we could launch that AI venture together," he murmured, his eyes hopeful for funding nods. Sophia, 19 and social media famous, live-tweeted subtly, her phone hidden, sending love to Gram's family first. Number Harrington strong. Yet, her post garnered sponsorships, turning grief into content. Reginald, pretending to doze, recalled spoiling them with gadgets and trips, wondering if he'd created entitlement. When the doctor announced worsening vitals, Tyler paled, whispering to Sophia about trust funds, while she fretted over her allowance disruptions. They took turns holding his hand, sharing childhood story summer camps, lavish gifts, but the tales veered toward what Reginald provided materially. As the family meeting convened, the grandchildren advocated for youth input on estates, their concern genuine yet overshadowed by self-interest. Reginald's heart twinged. His test revealed a generation molded by wealth, their care a bridge to inheritance rather than unconditional love. Nurse Clara, hired specifically for the ruse, but sworn to secrecy, moved efficiently around the bed, adjusting pillows and administering placebo injections. In her 20 years of caregiving, she'd seen families unravel, but this elaborate fake-out was unprecedented. Reginald had confided his fears to her, paying handsomely for discretion. As she checked his pulse, Clara observed the Harringtons. Marcus's domineering commands, Elena's histrionics, the kids' distractions. "He's stable for now," she reported neutrally, her calm demeanor a anchor in the storm. Privately, she pitied Reginald, seeing a lonely man testing bonds he himself had strained. When alone with him, she whispered, "They're all here, Sir Harrington, playing their parts." Reginald nodded imperceptibly, grateful for her alliance. Clara fielded questions, noting how the family's inquiries leaned toward prognosis timelines code for how soon the fortune. She recalled her own humble family, bound by love, not money, contrasting sharply. As tensions rose, Clara mediated arguments, her presence a silent judge. The billionaire's plan hinged on such insights, and Clara's observations fueled his growing disillusionment. As the charade continued into the late hours, the mansion echoing with feigned worry. As the family huddled in the adjacent library, conversations inevitably turned to inheritance. Marcus led, spreading estate documents on the mahogany table, his tone businesslike. "Dad's will is clear, but we need to ensure smooth handover. Elena, you'd get the art, kids, the trusts." Elena snapped, "And you the company? That's biased?" Accusations flew, past loans unpaid, favoritism. Tyler interjected with equal splits, while Sophia worried about her penthouse. Reginald, with a hidden audio feed, listened from his bed, heart aching at the greed unveiled. The lawyer mediated, citing clauses Reginald had inserted as loyalty contingencies, bonuses for proven care. Unaware, the family bickered over divisions, their voices rising. Back in the bedroom, Reginald feigned a moan, drawing them back, where he weakly pleaded for harmony. "My legacy is you all, together." This quieted them momentarily, but as they dispersed for sleep, side glances betrayed ongoing schemes. The test escalated. Reginald instructed the doctor to hint at revisions, sparking more whispers. The billionaire lay pondering his empire's true heirs, those who valued him, not his billions. In the wee hours, Elena returned alone to Reginald's bedside, the mansion quiet except for distant city hum. Tears genuine this time? She took his hand, whispering, "Daddy, I need to tell you something. Raul's career is flopping. We could use a little help now if..." Her voice trailed, blending remorse with request. Reginald, eyes closed but alert, felt a flicker of hope, perhaps vulnerability. But as she continued, "Your support means everything," it veered to finances. He murmured faintly, "Tell me more, dear." Elena poured out woes. Overspending, social pressures, hinting at will tweaks. Reginald probed softly. "Do you care for me or the money?" She paused, insisting love, but her hesitation spoke volumes. Marcus overheard from the door, interrupting with suspicion. The moment shattered, Elena retreating with promises of devotion. Reginald reflected on raising her amid luxury, perhaps fostering dependency. The confession, half-hearted, added to his evidence, care tainted by expectation. As dawn broke, he signaled Clara for the next phase, escalating symptoms, to heighten the test, forcing deeper reactions from his kin. The hired doctor, Dr. Thorne, a seasoned performer with a white coat and stethoscope, delivered the scripted update in the family circle. "I'm afraid, Mr. Harrington's heart is weakening faster. Days, not weeks. Comfort care is paramount." Gasps filled the room, Marcus demanding second opinions, Elena weeping afresh. Thorne, glancing at Reginald for cues, added, "He's asked to see each of you privately for final words." This sent ripples, anticipation of bequests. Reginald, on bed, observed their shift, Tyler's eager approach, Sophia's filmed moment. One by one, they came. Marcus pled for company control, Elena for forgiveness and funds, grandchildren for guidance and seed money. Their words mixed sentiment with self, revealing priorities. Thorne, later debriefing Reginald, noted, "Minimal pure care, mostly legacy talks." The billionaire, feigning pain, internalized the blows, his test confirming suspicions. Outside, media vans gathered, leaked by someone. The family posed for photos, unity facade cracking. Reginald prepared for confrontations, his charade building to revelations. Behind closed doors, family subgroups formed alliances. Marcus and Tyler in the study, bonding over business. "If I get the reins, your startup's funded," Marcus promised, securing loyalty. Elena and Sophia in the conservatory, plotting. "We deserve the estates. They're too corporate-focused." Whispers of lawyers consulted separately, contingency plans. Reginald, with surveillance feeds, watched on a hidden screen, heart fracturing at the divisions. Clara reported overheards. "They're dividing spoils." The billionaire recalled family holidays, now tainted. As symptoms worsened, alliances shifted, Elena approaching Marcus for unity against outsiders. Grandkids played both, Tyler pitching to Elena, Sophia influencing via social posts, rallying support views. The test exposed fractures, no unified care, only strategic pacts. Reginald pondered intervening, but held, letting the web tangle. Evening brought forced togetherness, movie night by the bed, but conversations veered to assets. The mansion, once a symbol, now a battleground of hidden motives. Alone with his thoughts as family retired, Reginald shared the makeup momentarily, staring at the mirror's reflection. "What have I created?" he whispered, the weight of deception heavy. Memories surged, his relentless work, absent from school plays, compensating with checks. Now, the test revelations, stung families care superficial, love conditional. Yet guilt gnawed. Was it fair, testing them thus? Clara entered, offering real tea. "Sir, perhaps end it. It's hurting you." Reginald shook head. "I must know truth." He replayed conversations, dissecting tones for authenticity. Dawnlight filtered, and he reapplied pallor, stealing for day ahead. The turmoil deepened his resolve, but also loneliness empire vast, heart empty. As family reconvened, he feigned a seizure, drawing them in, observing anew. The inner battle raged, forgive or expose. The billionaire's charade, meant for clarity, now blurred his own emotions. News leaked perhaps by a disgruntled servant or family slip-and media descended on the estate. Reporters camped outside gates, helicopters overhead. Billionaire Harrington on deathbed. Family feud brewing. Headlines speculated fortunes. Heirs. Marcus held press briefings portraying unity. Father's legacy endures. But Elena's tearful interviews hinted drama, boosting her profile. Sophia's post exploded. Inside the video, monetized. Tyler pitched stories to tech mags. Reginald from bed, watched coverage on television, amused yet saddened at spectacle. Doctor, Thorne dodged questions, per script. The frenzy amplified pressure, family snapping under spotlights. Argument erupted over statements. Reginald signaled escalationa coma faceto test further. Media painted the Harringtons as dynastic drama, but he saw truth. Amid the chaos, Tyler slipped in for a private talk, sitting close. "Grandpa, remember teaching me code?" That was real. Eyes sincere, he shared fears of living in shadow, not just inheriting. "I care about you, not the money." Reginald, touched, murmured encouragement. Tyler stayed, reading old emails, evoking memories. No pitches this time. Clara noted it as a breakthrough. But later, Tyler texted Marcus updates. Alliance intact. Reginald pondered. Glimpse of hope or manipulation? The moment lingered, softening his stance slightly. As family returned, Tyler advocated for care over business, but whispers resumed. The genuine spark amid fakes fueled Reginald's complexity. Elena, seizing media attention, leaked the story. My father's secret struggles, positioning herself as devoted daughter, subtly undermining Marcus. Calls from agents poured in for book deals. In bedroom, she confessed to Reginald, "I'm doing this for us," but eyes gleamed with ambition. He feigned understanding, but noted her quick exit to phone. Marcus confronted her, shouting match ensuing. "You're turning this into a circus." Family divided further. Sophia sided with mom, Tyler neutral. Reginald's test uncovered Elena's opportunism, care eclipsed by fame chase. As condition worsened, she proposed public vigils, branding it. The betrayal stung, confirming doubts. Sophia turned the vigil into content gold. Day 3, holding Graham's hand, number emotional. She posted, followers surging. Brands sent care packages for shout-outs. In room, she filmed discreetly. "This is real life, guys." Reginald overheard her manager call. Leveraged the drama for deals. Her care involved aesthetic arrangements, flowers for pics. Tyler chided her, but she defended. It's modern mourning. Family tolerated as it deflected press. Reginald, saddened, recalled her as baby, now commodified. Test revealed generation gap. Love filtered through likes. As she prayed for camera, he signaled Clara for next twist. Marcus convened board members virtually, positioning for control. With dad incapacitated, I assume CEO. Documents forged subtly. In bedroom, he updated Reginald, seeking nod, but eyes on empire. I'll make you proud. But calls revealed asset shifts to his name. Elena accused sabotage. Family war brewed. Reginald, listening, saw his son's ambition override filial duty. Test picked with Marcus's grab. Care absent. He prepared revelation. Heart hardened. Dr. Thorne announced coma. Machines beeping dramatically. Family gasped. Gathering. Responses varied. Marcus strategized. Elena posed for photos. Tyler reflected. Sophia streamed. Reginald, eyes closed, absorbed reactions, no all-night vigils, just shifts. Clara monitored, reporting minimal genuine grief. The face tested endurance. Most left for breaks. Loneliness hit Reginald, but clarity emerged. Alliances fractured more. He planned recovery to confront. Hidden cams captured damning moments. Marcus laughing about easy takeover. Elena negotiating deals. Reginald reviewed with Clara. Evidence piled. It's worse than I feared. Family unaware, but tensions rose as paranoia grew. Who's leaking? Accusations flew. Reginald, in coma, felt vindicated yet broken. Test neared end, revelations imminent. The coma phase stretched tensions to breaking. Marcus accused Elena of leaking to press, their shouting match echoing through the mansion halls. You're ruining our image, he roared, while Elena countered, I'm protecting Dad's legacy. Tyler tried mediating, but Sophia fueled the fire with cryptic posts. Family secrets unraveling number stay tuned. Reginald, feigning unconsciousness, heard every word via hidden mics, his heart aching at the discord. Business rivals called Marcus, sensing vulnerability, offering buyouts. The family splintered further, alliances shifting hourly. Clara whispered updates, noting minimal bedside time. Reginald prepared for a dramatic turn, his test revealing a family unraveling under pressure, greed overshadowing care. A tech rival, Victor Lang, arrived uninvited, feigning sympathy. Reginald's genius must leave unsell me the company, Marcus. The offer dangled millions, tempting Marcus, who secluded for talks. Elena overheard, raging, you'd sell Dad out? Tyler warned of legal risks, but Marcus wavered, eyes on profit. Sophia tweeted, family drama intensifies, boosting views. Reginald via feed saw betrayal deepen. The test now included external threats, exposing Marcus's loyalty limits. Clara adjusted vitals to heighten drama. The rival's presence stirred family unity briefly against him, but motives remained selfish. Reginald steeled for confrontation. Tyler sat by the bed, laptop closed, staring at Reginald. Grandpa, is this what you wanted us fighting? His voice trembled, hinting regret. He confessed overspending startup funds, fearing judgment. I just wanted your approval. Reginald, still comatose, felt a surge of hope, genuine vulnerability. But Tyler's next call to Marcus about securing funds dashed it. The moment of doubt was real, yet tainted by self-interest. Clara noted the shift, reporting to Reginald, the test showed Tyler's potential for growth, but old habits lingered. As night fell, he stayed longer, reading old code, a flicker of care amid greed. Elena went live, tear-streaked. Save my father, donate to his care. A crowdfunding page popped up, funneling to her accounts. Family erupted. Marcus called it exploitation. Tyler questioned ethics. Sophia joined, amplifying for clout. Reginald, listening, saw the ultimate betrayer, losing his death for profit. The test confirmed her opportunism. Care a facade. Media ate it up, donations pouring, but family infighting peaked. Clara adjusted machines for effect. Reginald planned his reveal, heart heavy, with evidence of her deceit, the mansion a stage for her performance. Marcus met Victor secretly, signing preliminary papers for the company sale. Dad's out, I'll run it, he boasted, unaware of hidden cams. Returning, He comforted Reginald, seeking a signature on a power of attorney. Reginald, feigning stirs, overheard all. The test picked Marcus's power grab complete, care absent. Elena stormed in, sensing loss, sparking a physical scuffle. Tyler pulled them apart. Sophia filmed. The betrayal was undeniable. Reginald's empire slipping to a rival. His family's true faces bared. Tyler, shaken by the fight, returned alone. "Grandpa, I'm sorry. This isn't us." He turned off his phone, sitting silently, holding Reginald's hand. No pitches, just presence. Clara reported the shift, a rare sincerity. Reginald moved, considered redemption possible. But as Tyler left, he muttered to himself about fixing it, hinting at undoing Marcus' deal. The test showed a glimmer care beneath ambition. Family re-entered, unaware, tensions high. Reginald prepared his next move, balancing hope with evidence. Tabloids spun tales. Harrington heirs at war. False claims of neglect. Fabricated quotes. Marcus sued. Elena fed stories. Sophia's posts fueled it. Reginald, via feeds, saw his test, distorted family painted as villains. Him a victim. Public sympathy grew. Donations surged to Elena's page. The mansion became a media circus. Family trapped. Clara shielded him, adjusting commas to counter. The test now tested their response to lies defend him or themselves. Most chose image, deepening Reginald's resolve. Reginald signaled Clara to pause, worsening, stabilizing condition. Family, exhausted, assumed a miracle loomed. Marcus halted negotiations. Elena paused campaigns. Tyler stayed close. The pause tested resilience. Would care persist? Sophia's views dipped, prompting real concern. Reginald, reflecting, weighed evidence, greed dominant, but Tyler's shift notable. He planned a recovery to confront, using pause to observe unscripted moments. The mansion quieted, a deceptive calm before his storm. Tyler confronted Marcus. "Undo the sale, or I expose you." Evidence from calms in hand, he threatened family unity. Marcus scoffed but wavered, seeing legal risks. Elena backed Tyler, fearing loss. Sophia hesitated, then joined, sensing trend. Reginald, awakened, heard the standoff. The test showed Tyler's growth care over greed. Family dynamics shifted, alliances realigning. Clara adjusted monitors for effect. Reginald prepared to rise, heart lifted by this turn. Dr. Thorne announced, "He's responding." Family rushed in as Reginald stirred, eyes fluttering. Marcus froze. Elena gasped. Tyler smiled. Sophia filmed. The recovery tested reactions: joy or panic? Marcus backtracked on deals. Elena deleted campaigns. Tyler stayed supportive. Reginald, weak-voiced, asked for unity. The mansion buzzed with relief, but underlying motives lingered. He gathered strength for confrontation, test nearing climax. Reginald, now awake, called a family meeting. "I've seen all," he rasped, hinting at recordings. Marcus paled. Elena stammered. Tyler nodded. Sophia stopped filming. The test climax approached. Confess or deny? Rival call ceased. Media speculated. Reginald rested, planning to unveil truth, heart heavy but resolute. The mansion held its breath, a storm brewing. Reginald sat up, playing recordings. Marcus's deal, Elena's leaks, Sophia's posts. "I tested you," he declared. Marcus denied. Elena wept. Tyler apologized. Sophia deleted. Evidence undeniable. Family shattered. Reginald disowned Marcus, cut Elena's funds, praised Tyler's growth. Sophia vowed change. The mansion echoed with apologies, but trust fractured. He began rebuilding, starting small. Marcus, defiant, packed, vowing revenge. "You regret this, Dad." Reginald, firm, revoked his shares, security escorting him out. Family watched, divided. Tyler offered support, but Marcus spat, "You're weak." The test's fallout exiled greed, yet left bitterness. Reginald, weary, focused on healing bonds. Marcus's departure a painful but necessary cut. Elena humbled, begged forgiveness. "I lost sight, let me prove it." Reginald, skeptical, assigned her charity work. No funds. She accepted, tears real this time. Tyler mentored her efforts. Sophia joined, seeking purpose. The test offered a second chance. Reginald watching closely, hope fragile but present. Sophia deleted her account, joining Elena's cause. "No more fame chasing," she pledged. Reginald, impressed, funded a small project. She thrived, finding value beyond likes. The test reshaped her, a rare success. Family dynamics shifted, unity budding. He smiled, seeing growth. Tyler took charge of family ventures, fair and visionary. "For Grandpa's true legacy," he said, undoing Marcus's deals. Reginald mentored him, pride swelling. The test bore fruit, care over greed. Family rallied, business stabilized. He saw a future. Family dinners resumed, simple, no agendas. Elena cooked, Sophia laughed, Tyler shared plans. Reginald joined, weak but present. The test scars lingered, but laughter healed. He forgave partially, focusing on now. The mansion felt like home again. The family issued a joint statement. Lessons learned, unity restored. Media praised their turnaround. Reginald, behind scenes, guided, proud. The test's public face showed growth, though private struggles remained. He planned a legacy trust. Alone, Reginald reflected. The test hurt but clarified. He'd built wealth, not love, yet redemption bloomed. He wrote a new will, merit-based. The mansion quiet. He felt peace, ready to guide. Reginald announced the trust, rewarding effort Tyler led. Elena and Sophia contributed. Marcus watched from afar, uninvited. The family embraced, flawed but united. The test ended, a legacy reborn. Reginald addressed the camera, voice steady. "Wealth tests loyalty, but love builds legacy. My family learned through pain care must be true. Don't let money define you." Subscribe to Chani Tales for more life lessons and share your stories below. Let's grow together.